Good morning. I'm down at Porthcawl lighthouse this morning because this weekend the UK has been battered by Storm Kyra, I think her name is. Anyway, she's caused some damage, so I've come down. It's not far from me, but I came yesterday just to for my first look, and it was really cool. So the waves battered the side of this lighthouse. So yeah, it's a massively photographed location, iconic actually in South Wales. So if you live in South Wales, you've probably seen 1,000 of these pictures. But for those of you who haven't, it's probably half an hour from Cardiff. It's not far at all. So yeah, really nice location. It's just over there. So I'm going to wander around and see if the waves are battering the side of it like they were yesterday. Hopefully get some good shots. So I'm obviously going to be wearing full waterproofs. I will put a little lav mic on there to be able to hear me, because I won't be able to take this camera. I have to take the GoPro because it's so windy out there. Unbelievable. But yeah, it's been good fun. It was good fun yesterday. Made a load of friends with loads of photographers I bumped into as well, so looking forward to seeing a few more today. But I will say, if you're going down to photograph the waves or anything like that, or near the coast in general, always put safety first. This place is extremely dangerous, so obviously keep a safe distance, or climbing on any rocks or anything like that. So please, if you do go down doing any seascape photography, even on the best days, can be very dangerous, so do consider your safety first. Yeah, so okay, we're going to get strapped up now. Got my coffee, going to wander around, meet some friends, and it should be good fun. I'll see you in a minute. This is absolutely bonkers, I'm terrified to get my camera out, but it is incredible. Look at this. I'm checking the audio to make sure. It is incredible, absolutely incredible. I'm really scared about getting my camera out in this weather, because I'm going to work after here and I need it to live. But it's beautiful. But that movement, it's in the side of the lighthouse there is what I've got to try and capture. I'm going to make sure I get that. I'm going to try and freeze that action. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. Standing here feeling this force. I've never seen waves like it. This is immense. I don't feel safe. Although we are safe here, we are safe. I don't feel it. It's really scary. So there's quite a few photographers here now. People are starting to show up. Everybody's getting excited. Might even get a decent sunrise because the light is starting to show over on the left hand side there as well. So yeah, better conditions than yesterday, but it's quite terrifying. So yeah, I'm going to pick up the courage in a minute to get my camera out, but because I was here yesterday, I got some shots I kind of liked. I just need to improve the settings a little bit, because I was shooting at 320th of a second thinking that would be fast enough to freeze the action. It was quite an overcast day, so I'm still at ISO 1600 f5.6 with the 5140 Fuji lens on, just picking out details, but I don't think I froze the water quite enough. So today I'm trying to shoot with a faster shutter speed, and yeah, I'm going to get the tripod out, sit the camera on the tripod, get my composition, and then wait for that wave. But yeah, I'm really excited about this, but I'm really scared about getting the camera out. I've got a waterproof cover for the camera, one of them plastic flap things. Oh, look at it. Oh my goodness. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, what? Oh, what? Oh, it's unbelievable. This is unbelievable. I might go back and put my wellies on. I have to keep an eye on these waves. Not taking my eyes off these waves. Right then, we are ready to go. I hope this audio is alright. It's just flipping incredible, really excited, but I'm terrified. Camera's wrapped up the best I can. Yeah, lots of the sea water spraying over is just stupid. Mate Dave's down here, just got an absolute soaking, but the sky in the background is so nice. Whoa, it's so nice. I've got to try and get a shot. It's so nice. Look at this. Let's go behind Dave. Let's go behind Dave.
I won't save it.
Better than nothing. Right, 1000 ISO, 2000 ISO, thousandth of a second, f5. Focusing on that lighthouse. Right then, let's give this a go. Alright guys, we're just about to get an absolute soaking from a wave coming in now. Just goes to show you how lucky we were standing by this wall. Now if obviously we weren't on the wall, on a footpath protected by this wall, we would have been absolutely destroyed by that wave. You can see just how fierce they are, absolutely incredible stuff. Okay, so this is the composition I was working with. Impossible at the time to talk you through the settings and what I was trying to achieve, but basically having that lighthouse on the right hand third, and then using the wall on the left hand side as the waves were catching that wall, and then the wall was pushing the water around, framing the lighthouse really nicely. So using a fast shutter speed, it was really nice having that wall there just to form a really nice shape around the lighthouse. So yeah, really happy with this composition. It was just a case of waiting for the right wave without getting a soaking. Right then, this is absolutely stunning, but scary at the same time, because literally they are absolutely battering. Look at the size of these waves. Look at the size. Just waiting, I've got my camera portrait, just waiting for a nice big wave to catch that, because that light in the background is phenomenal. Got the histogram as close to the right as I can go, but just as that is what is making this photograph is the detail in the water going up to the lighthouse. But there we go, look at that. That's a shot. There it is. That was it. Ah, I love it. It's difficult to use my camera in this bag, but I'm loving this. Oh, flipping getting blown to bits. I hope you appreciate how difficult this is to film for you guys. This is insane. But the high tide's gone, so it's evidently calmer. I mean, it still looks crazy out there, but it's a lot more manageable. So the light, as you can see behind the lighthouse, is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm still in my composition, still portrait, because I want to get the waves going over the lighthouse and freeze them. So I'm focused on the lighthouse. Look at that. With that light coming behind it as well, it's just got my hand underneath the... Oh! That was close. It's difficult with the plastic thing on the back, because I'm pretty sure it's moving the focal point around. It's touching the screen, the plastic thing is, but you've got to do what you've got to do to protect the camera. But it's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, let's concentrate on getting the shot. That light is awesome. Whoa! When you think it's all over, look at this. You did? Yeah. So, I actually went in my shoes. Wow. I had actually, oh, turn the camera off. I had actually finished, came to find Dave, work out where he'd been, thought everything, I put the camera away, all the excitement was over, and then I get soaked at the very last minute. The very last minute. Camera's facing the other way, look, I'm not even taking pictures. Oh, as soon as you take the eye off the ball, innit? What a flipping day. What a flipping morning, should I say. Absolutely incredible. Incredible. The light just got better and better. Keeping an eye on the histogram was obviously vital, but at one point I think I went up to about 80/100th of a second. So yeah, thrilled with how my exposures were today. I'm really looking forward to seeing these photographs. So yesterday's were good. I got some really nice ones yesterday, but the light today was just epic. Oh, here we come again. It's coming again. Oh no! I was going to wear my walking boots. I just got my walking shoes on. But it's yeah, it's bonkers down here. It's really good fun. So I can't wait to see these images. Light's been better. The only mistake I didn't do is bring my lens hood. I didn't bring my lens hood. I wish I had done, because then this could have gone over the hood and give it a bit more protection. But to be fair, it only got, well, with the plastic on, it only got caught once anyway, so it was all right. It wasn't so bad. Right guys, what do you reckon? Was that too dangerous for any seascape photography? Those conditions were mental, absolute chaos.
immense fun, right? But let me know in the comments, do you think it was just too dangerous? Now obviously I was really scared to turn my back to the waves. The water was pounding over that path, and on a normal day that's a public footpath, so we weren't standing on any stupid rocks or anything of the sort. It was a really safe environment on a good day, but surely as soon as them waves and that water comes flooding through, it makes you change and evaluate the scene a bit. So what would you do? What steps would you have taken to evaluate that scene? Let me know in the comments. Obviously we were there at high tide in storm conditions, so I was really cautious for about 15 minutes, just walking around, assessing what the waves were doing, seeing how much the water was coming in. Yes, we knew we were going to get wet, so we had waterproofs on. We knew we were going to protect the camera. Got to protect your camera. We knew we were going to have rain covers over the cameras. But yeah, safety first. What would you guys have done? Have you been anywhere similar? What sort of, obviously sticking to, you know, main footpaths and stuff like that, not climbing over rocks, but have you ever photographed anything like that? How do you judge and how do you gauge the safety of it? So yeah, let me know in the comments if we can help each other out. But obviously if we're going to get any stormy conditions, please do go out and plan, take a step back, think about it, don't go rushing in. Obviously I could have used a much bigger lens, stood right back and zoomed in, but I still think I'd have got a hammering from them waves coming in from the left as they come over the wall of the promenade. So I don't really think, even if you had like a 1200mm lens, I think you're probably still going to be getting a soaking. But yeah, immense fun. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to have a jump over and have a look at the pictures now, and I'll talk about what I liked about the first day and how I implemented the changes on the second day. What I want to do, I actually seen a few pictures on social media, people taking dogs and pets and whatnot, and kids down to see the waves and stuff, and it's horrendous to see. So yeah, please don't do that. But another thing as well, a few of the images you see, it looks like people are standing in really dangerous places. A lot of it's down to lens compression. So with a big lens, if somebody's standing in the foreground, it might look like they're standing in a really dodgy place, but a lot of the time it's because the background's pulled closer to the foreground with a big lens. So bear that in mind. It's not always people standing in silly places. A lot of the time it is down to lens compression. But anyway, let's jump over, have a look at the photographs and see what you think. Right then, so these, there's a few photographs here I want to show you. They're all taken around between 2/50th and 3/20th of a second on the first day, on the Sunday morning. Now, there's two compositions, one of which I don't like, the main composition being this portrait one, I do like. So I'll talk about the reasons I don't like each photograph, and we'll have a look now. So portrait orientation with the lighthouse on the bottom right third. Now this was to allow the waves to come over the top of the lighthouse and sort of frame and wrap round. Now, two things I don't like about the settings: 2/50th of a second, didn't freeze the water anywhere near as much as I wanted to. So when I come to edit, it's just a blur. There's no detail, there's no sharpness in the water there. So really not happy with the way it came out. It looks okay, but I think it's kind of between the two. I think it needed to be a lot sharper. I like the composition though. I love the way it's almost a monochromatic image, yeah, on the Sunday morning. So yeah, really like the shot. Not so fan of the shutter speed. Just to show you as well, the composition, I was miles off. That's quite a heavy crop there, so I've obviously cropped in far too much of the photograph there, and that was at just under 70mm on the XF 50 to 140 lens, so I could have zoomed in a lot more. So the next compositions, landscape, really, the idea was there, but I just, all the photographs I got, I didn't get one where I didn't crop off the top of the wave there on the top. So yeah, I just didn't think that this composition was reliable. I thought the amount of hit rates and the amount of misses I'm going to get with this shot is just not worth it. So I left that composition. I've not even really edited that shot. I mean, basic editing on that. But yeah, just to show you, didn't really like that composition. Again, at 1/250th of a second, nowhere near the detail in the water there that we want. Okay, so again, portrait, really like this shot. Love the composition. I think from memory, yeah, it's a heavy crop again. So again, I should have zoomed in, 83mm, should have zoomed in a lot more. This one is slightly faster shutter speed, 320th of a second, so starting to get a bit more detail in the water there. Really like the way the waves are going around the lighthouse, so I think that looks fantastic. That's the shot I was looking for, but I did like that, but yeah, just needed that detail. So that was the three from the Sunday morning. So when I went back on the Monday morning, I knew I was going to have to up my shutter speed. So this is early on in the morning. So ISO 3200, I have to up the ISO just to get the shutter speed at 640th. But look at the amount of detail now in the water. Look how the contrast popped and it's wrapped around that lighthouse. Now, it was a stormy, I think high tide was better on the Monday morning. It timed it perfect. I was there slightly earlier as well, so definitely got more images. I got about 300 photographs that I really liked from the Monday morning, so it did really well, especially having 640th of a second, got all that detail, and I love the way that this wave wraps around the lighthouse there, and you can just see the glow, the warm glow, and that looks almost black and white as well, slight hint of blue, really like it, slightly desaturating it there just to cool it down, but I really like that image. That's an image I've actually ordered printed and framed, so I'm looking forward to getting that in a frame and sticking that on the wall. Really like that photograph. Same composition. Let me have a look at the crop on that one. Not a bad crop. Didn't have to take anything off that really. Really happy with the crop there. Started to get used to where I thought the waves were going to be. Started to get used to a scene. Started to understand it. Again, 640 per second. f4.5 focused on the lighthouse. Yeah, really like that. Love the monochromatic look. Nice image, that one. My favourite shot of the day. Absolutely no two ways about it. Couldn't believe my luck. This light appearing behind the lighthouse, it just got better and better, and it started glowing. I was absolutely thrilled with it. So yeah, thrilled with this picture, and I love the settings as well. 640th. As it was starting to get lighter, obviously you can drop the ISO because of, it's much brighter part of the day. So the ISO come down to 1600, so I've got a nice cleaner image. So really nice detail there. I really like that photograph. That's another photograph that I've ordered, printed and framed. So I'm looking forward to seeing these when they come back printed and framed. So yeah, really happy with that image. All I've done really is show you the raw before, so you can see how much the dehaze tool really has made that pop in the shadows there. Really nice. I don't tend to go above 35, so that's a rarity on me, that one. But yeah, just dropping the highlights, keeping an eye on the histogram, and bring the shadows down as well. A lot of people tend to lift the shadows in without giving it a second thought in landscape photography, but keep an eye on your shadows because they can save your image. But yeah, otherwise it's pretty much basic. Just dropping the blacks a little bit just to get me that contrast in the wall, and I might actually lift the whites a little bit more just to. Yeah, but yeah, really happy with that image as well. So yeah, let me know what you think of the images. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know any tips whatsoever you've got for coastal photography, obviously particularly during the storms. If you're going to go down, if we're going to get any more storms, but please be careful. Do your research, find out when high tide is, make sure you're safe. Don't go alone if you can, and obviously please stick to footpaths and safe areas when possible. But thank you so much for watching, really appreciate it. Let me know what you think of the video, let me know what you think of the photographs, and hit the subscribe button. I'll see you again next time. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.